Rick, Shepherd Press is pleased to be coming out with your book, Get Off of My Case. We've been very pleased with your first book, Get Out of My Face. Now, those titles are similar, and some people might be thinking the content is similar too. How do we distinguish between Get Off of My Case and Get Out of My Face?
Well, the first book, Get Out of My Face, specializes in the matter of communication, how a mom and dad can communicate with an angry teen. That over the years of working as a school counselor, plus having my own 6 kids as in growing through the teenage years, the conflicts over the years in working with parents and working with teens emerged in helping to really develop the first book of Get Out of My Face. The other book, Get Off of My Case, was an outgrowth of some of those features. Some of this was concurrent as well, but parents would call from all over the country, and in some cases after the first book was released, and they'd say, but my kid won't communicate. So what do I do? How do I hold him accountable? How do I treat him now? What do I do with this? And so that led to the opportunity to really bring out the principles in the book of Proverbs, not only about communication, but also about accountability. And that's the dominant feature of the second book, Get Off of My Case. There is a unique challenge in working with teenagers and in talking to teens because of the season of life that they're going through as a teenager. They're not yet full adults, so they don't have years of experience behind them. They're not little children, so they still want to deal with matters. They have opinions and they have perspectives, they have values. And it's really important for a parent to understand both those extremes that are not there. And when they're working with their teen, they're working with a teen that is thinking and at the same time doesn't think fully about all things as thoroughly as maybe a more experienced adult does. Teenagers want information to come at them a lot more quickly. They don't want long, enduring explanations, typically. They aren't often willing immediately to talk about their motives and to look at heart motives and those kind of things. They want to see change take place. Get Off of My Case is about who I need to be as a parent before the Lord, what my goals and my motives need to be, and then in view of who I am, in view whom God has made me, then applying the principles of holding my teenager accountable in a respectful, responsible, lovingly parental shepherding way. If I don't keep my identity as a son of God, as a child of God, if I don't keep my goals of being motivated by God's glory in mind, I'll just try to practice so many strategies and teenagers can see through it. What both books have in common is that they grow out of a soil of helping parents to see, even through their tears, how it is that God will use them and God wants them to parent to His glory.